Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're here with a fun little bonus episode, man. It's late night. Things are going to get crazy. We're sitting here talking about a dang old Nintendo Direct, which we manifested on the Nintendo Drive. You're all welcome out there.
We did it.
We did it. Congration, we done it. And we're all here, man. The whole crew, Sean, Locklith, Amanda, and special guest Ryan Turford.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
I made it. I'm finally back
it.
on the show. Misery is back on the menu, folks. Please be excited.
Well,
turn.
well, we wanted to make sure we had Ryan on the show because Ryan this morning over at twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live was able to live react to that Nintendo Direct that we got. So we got a full panel tonight and a cool Direct to talk about. So it seemed like the right moment to do a little Oh yeah, Lockless doing the Churs Day.
Churs Day.
On a Churs Day.
Here we are on a Churs Day.
Yeah.
We're chursing it up on Churs Day.
Churs Day.
We're Churs Daying. Yeah, so it's exciting. It's always exciting when we get these things. There's also a State of Play, apparently. I guess that happened.
It's not worth talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was some
We're on the right show.
Nintendo-related stuff there, but
What were they thinking going head-to-head with this? You can't go head-to-head with this.
I mean, Sean, have you seen Twitter? People are saying that the State
No,
of
I
Play
haven't
is
seen
better.
Twitter.
I've
No,
seen
don't
ads.
care.
People
care.
are saying it's better. So I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Don't care. No, this one won. There. Stoke the console wars right off the bat. We're 3 minutes in. Console wars stoked. And I just realized my name is wrong on the little label up here, and I'll fix that in a moment.
Spider-Mat. You're Spider-Mat.
Well, just some web spider, Matt.
Spider Sean.
Spider Sean, more
Fixed.
like. There
Fixed.
we go. That's a lot
Nailed it.
better. I love it. We got the whole fam damly here, as they say. And
Oh my God.
I'm happy to be. It does my heart good to see y'all tonight here on the eve of a Direct. Been a busy day, keeping up with all this news and everything. And I guess how do y'all want to start? Do y'all want us to just go around the horn with like some top level thoughts and go why don't we go counterclockwise, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
And start with Amanda for some top level thoughts. What'd you think about this Direct, Amanda?
I thought it was good. It was really exciting because I think I had said on the Nintendo Direct this week I wanted to see more Princess Peach, and we got more Princess Peach.
You
did it.
nailed your predictions, by the way.
I was so hyped. And then, I mean, I mentioned this in the Discord, and I mentioned it in mine too, and no one really responded. But I was excited to see Spy Family got a game. Nobody cares. I care. I love that show.
I didn't know what it
I'm
was.
defending this.
I'm just gonna keep pointing at
everyone
me
was
because
like-
I was the only other person who knew what that was.
Thank you.
Like when we were live reacting to it on Twitch, everyone in the chat was like, "What is this? Why are you playing as a random girl that with her coloring book?" And I'm like,
I'm
"That's
like,
the,
watch
that's
the
the
show.
show."
I haven't
So
watched
good.
the show, but it's on my list. I've heard of
You
it.
would
I
love
knew
it.
what it was.
It's so cute and so funny. So I was hyped right off the bat. I was like, oh, this is great. I know people had a lot of views about the Mario versus Donkey Kong, but I thought it looked great.
Oh yeah,
It was
I'm
hyped.
excited.
So yeah, overall, I thought it was really
We're not
good.
even going to address what other people are thinking. Like, who cares? If they think it's crappy,
Facts.
like, whatever. Go back to your
Amen.
sadness. Enjoy your sadness. Okay, I hope that's working out for you. All right?
Just enjoy your State of Play and your Bald Man's Gate and all the other things that you got going on in your life.
Enjoy
right
the
now.
silence. It's just as
Yeah.
true today as it was when Depeche Mode said it. You know.
Exactly.
So
And Disturbed.
yeah,
Wow.
and Lacuna Coil.
Mm,
So-
of
Yes,
course.
true. You're not wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
More
Anyways.
references I don't understand.
Locklith, as you sip from your Red Bull,
There's a shotgun.
Yep.
just-
It's almost gone now.
and you just opened it maybe 10 minutes ago.
I literally
and it's-
did, and it's like it's almost
Oh my
gone.
God.
What are your top level thoughts? How'd you feel about this direct?
Well, obviously, Peach is a thing that I'm excited about. Okay,
Yes,
I know we'll go probably. Are we going to go in deeper detail with all of them?
of course.
in a little bit.
Detail. Sorry.
Details.
Details,
Yeah.
Details.
retail,
Amanda,
the
Amanda.
detail.
Come on, you can do it.
But the one thing that I'll say that I don't know if people are necessarily expecting me to talk about is the Eastward DLC.
Yes.
I have a physical copy of Eastward. I have yet to play a single second of it, but I've been waiting to play it. And I like that they said if you've never played it, you can still play the DLC. And I'm more excited about this DLC than the actual game.
Hell yeah.
It's a farming sim. Look at that.
They made a little farming sim DLC.
so
It's called like
freaking cute.
Octopia.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Look at it.
excited. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna play the game. I'm just gonna get the DLC when it's out. I'm gonna play it before the actual game.
You know what?
Good
I
move.
liked the game, but I think I would like this more, honestly.
Mhm.
This looks so good. Yeah. Huge surprise.
Nice.
So
Eastward.
cool.
I had to mention that at least at the top.
I love it. Ryan, how are you feeling about this direct?
Well, you can find out by going over to twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live and what. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to rewatch my reactions to find out. No, actually, coming out of the reaction, like first of all, my initial thought was just it was okay. Like you could definitely tell it's kind of like we're transitioning to a brand new console, so a
Right.
lot of the I wouldn't say filler games, but the B level Nintendo games were kind of here. But when I was actually thinking about all the games we saw at the direct, I was like, you know what? I've got a really solid list of games I'm actually excited about from that direct. So, you know what? For Ryan Turford standards, I really liked the direct a lot. Like there was a lot for me that I got really excited about it. And honestly, I can't wait to talk about a lot of the games we're going to talk about tonight.
Nice. I love it. Sean, thoughts?
I'm positive. I'm very positive about it. I can't afford this. There's too many games.
Amen to
Too many
that.
games. So yeah, just, we already had a great lineup coming into this. This is all bonus. This is all icing on top of a triple layer of icing cake, Seth. I'm very happy. I'm good. Did I watch most of this on my drive home from work today? Yes. Yes, I did. Not directly watch it, but I was listening and kind of taking a peek over as Locklith gives me not
I'm
even a
judging
side
you.
eye. The
I'm
most
judging.
straight on side eye.
A straight eye.
judging. That's so irresponsible of you, but way to be committed.
I got here safe and sound, at least in this
didn't
version of
die.
reality. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Parallel
He's
universe,
good.
I might be goner. So there you go.
Oh my god.
I mean, look, F099 is in this thing. It automatically launches this up into top tier category. I can't believe it hasn't come up yet. I actually got spoiled because, as I mentioned, I didn't get to watch this until the end of the day. I go and check out what's going on in Discord. There's 4,000 notifications. Everything is blowing up. And I just go to, clear out what's happening in the We Are Live. And wouldn't you know it, our very own Ryan Turford over at twitch.tv/Carpool Gaming Live, F099, it's real. He's playing it. That's how I learned about the game. Ryan, it was the post in Discord. I'm like, what is this reality? Everything else will be fine. That's how I knew I could get home safe, is once I saw that everything's going to be fine. I will be guided by a higher power. I will be brought home safe. I'll be able to play this game. I'm going to show Trombone Champ to my kids, and we are going to
Hell
play
yeah,
multiplayer. Oh my goodness gracious, Seth. Yes, I'm a happy, happy boy.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that Trombone Champ, man. I picked it up
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. What was the line in the trailer says like up to 4 people can toot together at once or something?
They sure
Yeah.
did.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
They went there.
It's so good, man.
They got,
and
this is the best use of the
IR sensor.
IR sensor. It's an actual
Ugh.
trombone. You reach out. Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm
Yes.
so pumped. I immediately bought it. I can't wait for my wife to come home
Yes,
this
you
weekend
did.
so we can play it together. I cannot wait. That was honestly like one of my most hype announcements. Like others have said, the Peach game, Princess Peach Showtime, was a huge one for me. There was a little, Sean, can you pull up, you have the direct in front of you?
Yep.
Can you go to the bit It's towards the. I don't know if they have it time stamped. It's
Yeah, they
towards
do.
the beginning.
What game?
Prince of Persia. When they
it's right at the
introduce
beginning. Yeah,
Prince
yeah.
of Persia, they have a little line in there: "Save the prince and the world," which made me think of "Save
Heroes.
the princess, save the world,"
Definitely.
which made me think of Heroes. I thought
Definitely.
that was for sure a Heroes reference.
Oh man,
So,
what a show! Definitely
Yeah.
a reference. Yes.
Now, the
I
real
thought-
question is, Seth, since we're speaking about Prince of Persia, they confirmed today you will get a Warrior Within skin for your Prince
Hell
of Persia
yeah.
if you pre-order the game. So does that include a customizable soundtrack featuring Godsmack's I Stand Alone, the most prominent song from that game?
Nothing.
You
would
heard
make
it
me
here
happier,
first.
Ryan.
Look,
Nothing on
is the
this
Nintendo
planet.
Drive podcast the official stand podcast for this game? Are we holding up the hype for this Prince of Persia? Because I
Heck
think this
yeah.
looks amazing.
This
I
game
can't
looks awesome.
wait. Yeah, I can't wait for this.
Like,
This is
every
one of my
time they
most
show it,
anticipated.
I'm more excited. for it.
Lockless.
Were those mess I heard over there?
It's
Lockless
it's a
and
game.
Amanda seem like they're meh. Yeah.
All right.
Meh.
Well, we're 3 out of 5 Nintendo Drive podcast hosts recommend
Outvoted.
Prince of
3 out of
Persia:
5.
The Lost Crown.
Outvoted. Yeah, I can't wait.
I don't think we're the only ones. There's a few people in the chat that may agree.
Yeah, there's like poop emojis in the chat.
Yep.
What's going on, y'all? Have you no joy? You know it's bad when tooting together is the highlight, said Kato in the chat. How is that not a highlight? How is that not a highlight by any metric? Of course it's a highlight, man. Yeah.
Seth, I was
Kato,
watching your
console,
live
no
stream.
fun. Kato potato over there.
Yeah.
No fun allowed. Miss
It
you,
was so
Kato.
funny. I was watching Seth's live stream, and the minute that came up, your face just lit up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, what is this? And I was trying to be in a meeting, but also listen, I'm just like hearing all these like weird tuning noises. I'm like, what game is he excited about? And I turn it on. I go, oh my God, what the heck is this?
Yeah, Trombone Champ is an indie game that came out, I guess, last year, but it is just the most stupid, horrible rhythm game. Because the point of it is, I think it was Yon32 in the Discord was like, I couldn't even listen to that trailer; it was so bad. I was like, that's the point. Of course, it's bad.
Man, you guys missing the. Seriously, we can't trust anything anybody's saying. If you missed the point on Trombone Champ, then come on, gotta have a little reality check.
You're playing
it's
like
so fun.
You're playing like like license free, like public domain music on a trombone, and it's got these goofy little like me looking characters, and like I feel like the Switch version is going to be the definitive version of the game.
I agree. Yep, control scheme
Honestly.
so good. Look, just play "Oh Canada," and you will have a great time. They've got the flag, you got like
Absorb its
moose and
message.
beavers in the background. It's so wild. It's just hilarious. It's a good time. Trust me.
I'm actually kind of surprised that so many people learned about Trombone Champ today, because to your
Same.
point, Seth, it came out last year and it was actually a huge hit last year. Like
Yeah.
it was kind of like the Among Us of last year, essentially, where it was like the game that all the kids were playing and talking about on the TikToks. And
All the kids were playing.
Look, I'm old. I talk like that. I can't help it. Okay, I'm
Donnie
this
Reese in
close
the
to telling
chat.
kids to get off my lawn.
Donnie Reese in the chat says, "What is even happening?" Yeah, we're spending 4 to 8 minutes on Trombone Champ
As we
from
should.
today's Nintendo Direct. Yes, sir.
It was
we
a
are.
genuine highlight for me.
Mhm.
It was Sean, can you pull up that trailer for Trombone
heck
Champ?
yes.
Well,
Oh,
you
heck
just
yeah.
want to see the line about tooting again. Seth.
I mean, like this game, man. This game's a real toot. First of all, is what it says straight away. I love the visuals. Like Sean mentioned, the visuals in the background, even just like the pop-ups, the meh and nasty when you miss notes. Like this is just wonderful. This is like this is what
fun.
video games are about, dude. This is raw fun. Sean, this is for sure happening at Extra Life. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Oh,
Are you
yes,
kidding
please.
me?
Oh, it's outrageous. It's so good. Multiplayer between this and Vampire Survivors. I don't know if we'll have time for anything else. I'm sorry, y'all, but that might be
That's
it.
the whole stream.
Mm-hmm. Look at Lockleth is so. We might lose her by the end of the night, y'all.
I mean, what is that hand doing? I don't understand.
You're
what's
you're playing
happening
like
here.
a tuba sort of
You're
thing.
playing the
Like a-
trombone.
They were barely
Not the
moving their
instrument the game
hand.
is built off of.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
A tuba.
Okay.
Well,
This looks chaotic right here.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But look at that
The
food in the
ice
background.
cream.
It's available right now. Available today.
Available right meow.
You better believe I already bought
Holy
it. You better
cow.
believe that's sitting there on
Yes.
my Switch right now.
Okay,
It's
that
Wii
looks-
Sports 2.0.
It looks silly. It looks funny. But I think I would rather play the Wario Move It game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd rather play
Yeah.
that. Like, as there's like variety. It's not like just a trombone.
Just a trombone. We did get this new trailer for WarioWare Move It. By the way, this little line here that he says in the beginning of the trailer where he's actually talking, I was like, okay, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not Charles Martinet.
Yeah, so long, Charles.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all would not have been able to tell unless
Well-
the news came out. No, there's no
No,
way. But
I do
can
think I
tell
would have
now.
told.
The way
I
he
do
said
think I would have
chumps,
been able
which really
to.
caught me. The way he said chumps, I didn't, not quite right.
Yeah, because like in the first trailer for it, he's just like Axala or whatever it is he's saying, you know, how Wario is. But in this, he's actually speaking.
Yeah,
and,
too many words.
I could tell. Yeah, but look at this. In these two last trailers that we saw, we see two uses of the IR sensor with the hand thing and then the trombone champ. Like, I love this stuff. I love that we're getting like interesting uses of the hardware, man. This makes me so happy. Oh, look at this. We're going to be scrubbing the bathroom. Oh,
Gonna be doing all the things. Now this is gonna be fun. I love WarioWare, but I usually don't pick them up because I don't have anyone else to play them in locally. So I think it's gonna be super fun to play this at Extra Life this year.
oh, I'm about to say you will at Extra Life, Ryan. I can't wait, man. Oh, look at
Yeah,
this.
more
You got Mario
excited.
3. You're
I'm more
making
excited
like
about this.
letters with your butt. Oh man.
You can
Ooh.
also pretend like you're a duck and you do this and then you peck. That
Oh, he's got that. Look at Ryan. He's got
Right.
a
Joy-Con on hand.
Joy-Con. Just wow, full on
It's almost like it's
demonstration.
right there. And I've got a whole plethora of physical items around me this evening, y'all. You just wait.
A throne.
Yes,
A throne of physicals.
maybe.
Okay.
At some point during the show, you might see a copy of James Cameron's Dark Angel
Right
Season
here.
1 now available on DVD, followed by James Cameron's Dark Angel Season 2 now available on
It's out
DVD.
of hand.
Hell yeah. We're in it
Where's
now.
the
The
third?
show's officially off the rails, folks. Get ready.
It's a Ryan Turford podcast now, my friends. Ryan's taken over. You know what was funny? I did not expect. I figured that this would be here, but two things. They opened the direct with Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC, which I thought was, you know, again, it did feel like it was time. But like, I don't know how y'all are feeling about this. Spring 2024 seems wild to me.
Like
For
far
a
away.
release date on this. Very. I'm like, what is
I
taking
thought
y'all
it
so
was
long?
supposed to be closer, but this is the first time
Yeah.
they've actually given a date.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I thought when they first announced it, I thought they were saying like summer 2023. I mean, the game's been out for over a year now, and by the time this comes out, we'll be presumably approaching the 2-year mark. Like, that's pretty. It looks great. I can't
It
wait
does
to play
look
it.
It looks interesting, but I'm not gonna play it, but it looks interesting in comparison to what Splatoon is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's weird that to your point, Seth, that it's so far away. Because like, I wonder where the interest is even going to be for Splatoon 3 by then, especially because we're already seeing, at least in our community, a lot of people who were playing Splatoon 3 when it came out just falling off on this game. So
Yeah.
it's
The
weird
only
that it's
person
almost-
that's gonna be playing it is Cheesy, and that's it.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. But I think it looks great. I'm gonna play it. It's apparently got like roguelike elements to it, which is interesting. Oh, everybody's gone. I'm back.
Oh, Sean
Hi.
broke
Hi, Sean.
everything.
Sean's back.
Sean
I didn't
broke
touch anything.
everything.
It's just melon. It's just melon. Don't you
Well,
worry.
you're now back to being Spider-Man again. Congratulations.
Everything.
You're just
reset.
spinning too many webs, which broke the stream.
They're spinning webs.
Yeah.
So we got that. It looks like the second announcement of the show was Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Which looks. This is actually a remake of the first Mario versus Donkey Kong for the Game Boy Advance, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
So-
Which gets me super stoked because that game was basically Donkey Kong 94 2.
Yeah,
Which-
it was.
Is super fun. For folks that haven't played it, basically it's a like a puzzle platforming game where you play as Mario and you're collecting these keys to open these doors to get to the end of the level, and then every like 5 levels you kind of fight Donkey Kong. It's a really fun game. And then they kind of like went off the deep end with the March of the Minis stuff, Seth, which I just personally wasn't into as much. But this first game in particular was really good. So I'm glad that
So
they're
is-
bringing it back.
Is this the Donkey Kong game that y'all wanted? Is this it?
No. Honestly, this is the one that I probably would be personally the most excited about. Like, that's what, like, as soon as we started hearing rumors that it might actually be Mario versus Donkey Kong instead, like, I got actually more excited about it.
Look at how inventive that is, though.
It looks great.
You have to remove the platform so the monkey can drop, so you can use its tail as a rope. I mean, this is the kind of fun stuff. And what he's doing there in the trailer, the backflips and the handstands, that's straight out of Donkey Kong 94, which was on the Game Boy, you know? And like, they had that like very satisfying Mario movement, even back. It still holds up. I replayed it last year. Holds up beautifully well today. It's unreal that it is not on the Game Boy.
It's
NSO
one of the best games on Game Boy. 100%.
1000%.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Would y'all say
1,000,000%.
this has gotcha mechanics?
Yeah, I guess it does.
That's all you're doing is collecting.
Yeah. You are collecting. Yeah. No, I'm stoked for that, actually. I think it's only going to be $50. I think it's not a full release. Like a full
we
price.
actually saw a couple of those through the direct, and we can kind of touch on them as we go through. The only thing I'm worried about with that game is the fact that it's coming out in February, and as we learned today, there's so many games coming out in February, and it might just get lost in the shuffle. But I'm also very excited about it as someone who liked the first game, so can't wait.
Can I say something controversial yet brave?
Do it,
please.
Be brave.
I'm probably gonna get that over Mario RPG.
I
can see that.
Interesting.
The unison
Yeah.
of that sound.
If you like that, wait till you play Trombone Champ with
I
four
was about
players.
to. I was about to make that comparison, John.
Well, the game's at 2.
All of our reactions are trombones. We're gonna turn into the brass section up in here.
Oh my god, we almost got away. We almost got away.
Amanda regrets everything right now. Amanda's like, I'm so
Amanda
over this.
doesn't know how to.
She's
how
like,
to
can I just go
react
back to my hole,
anything."
please?
You did watch the show before you agreed to join, right?
Yeah.
You knew what you knew what you were getting
You
into.
knew. So yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Dancing
few
on some
episodes,
victim
I'll be in.
shaming or blaming there. I'm not sure, but welcome to the show. Glad you're
Gaslighting
here.
Amanda, you're live on the podcast.
No,
2 shows in.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. Amanda, you were saying that you were looking forward to Mario versus DK. Like you were surprised that people were kind of upset about it. Like people were kind of.
Yeah, and maybe because I'm not like super familiar. I honestly thought DK was going to get his own brand new, like very similar to Princess Peach. I didn't know how big of like a title it would be. But yeah, this looks like funky. I don't know. I was like, why are people complaining? Like this actually looks kind of fun. You know, it's not as wild as Mario Wonder, but still, like, I think it looks great. So I don't know if I'm 100% in it yet. I don't know. And maybe that's because Princess Peach is just top of mind, but it's definitely up there. But yeah, I don't know if I would take Lockley's stand and say I would get it over RPG. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna
I have played RPG before.
Oh, see, I haven't played either. So, like, I really don't have, like, a rat in the race, or however you may call it. A dog in the race? Rat in the race? Rat race?
I guess they both make sense. Better than
rat in the
racing
race.
dogs, probably. Yeah.
I don't know if I've
Yeah,
ever had a
really.
rat in the race.
At least the 2 games come out like 3 months apart, though, so there is time between them.
Yeah.
Like, they're not up against each other or anything.
I'll probably end up with both because I think my husband wants the RPG version. But, like, another game that they also announced was the Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. Like that, if I was going to play like an RPG-ish style game, I would pick that one.
Sean's quick with these,
Yes,
man.
I know.
Yeah. He's psychic.
Yeah,
Because of the timestamp. That's the only reason.
Still, he's quick with it, though. This was the final announcement of the Direct, was the 1,000-Year Door remake. And, I mean, look, this was cool. To me, like, I could play this on my GameCube, but there are a lot of people who can't, which I think is the appeal of something like this, is people who, it's a very cost-prohibitive thing to pick up now. It's like a $200 game.
Yep.
So, you know, I think this is good for people who are going to be able to experience this for the first time.
Yeah.
So
I've got Sticker Star on the DS, so I'm excited to play this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Classic Paper Mario.
Though they are very different, because Thousand Year Door very much is a role-playing game in the same vein as Mario RPG is. It's very whereas Sticker Star is kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna play very differently from each other, and this will actually be much closer to Mario RPG than you might think.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I feel like I'm sensing kind of like meh vibes from this group, and I feel like this is a huge deal. Like this is the one. This is the one everybody is like, where's? I know it's not like a spiritual successor or anything, and wouldn't that be great if there was a new game that was sort of like kind of like this? But like this is the thing. This is the one everybody talks about. Like where's the hype? I don't really understand it. That's what has me concerned about the world and society these days, you guys. I don't know.
Well,
like just be happy.
It's like 10:30 at night, Sean.
Well, look, I'm happy for other people about this one, Sean. But the problem is for me.
I'm happy for me, and
I'm happy
people.
for you too.
We're happy for you.
I'm happy for you.
I feel
too.
the happiness.
I'm very happy for you, Sean.
Yeah, I can tell.
Very
I
happy.
can tell. Yeah, just calm it down.
Slightly
Lachlan.
happy for Sean.
Just calm it down. Just you can
so
Lachlan,
happy.
You can
So
you can take
happy
it down
for
a
you.
notch. You can
Just take it down a couple notches. The problem for
down.
me, the problem for me with this though, Sean, is what you just said, because actually there are quite a few other classic style Paper Mario style games. Immediately Bug Fables comes to mind, which is one of my favorite indie games. I adore that game. I actually like it better than any of the Paper Mario games. And I love Paper Mario, but Bug Fables to me is like way better. There's also a game coming out later this year called Born of Bread that like the demo floored me. And that's another classic Paper Mario. So I'm like, I can get that anywhere I want, versus playing a remake of a game I've already played, Yeah.
No,
so.
I'm also lower on the hype too, just because again, it is so similar to Mario RPG, but I know Mario RPG is actually a better game and it's coming out first. So it's like, it's harder for me to get excited for Thousand Year Door when we've already got a similar game that's better than it, that I know that's better, that it's coming out sooner. But at the same time, I'm excited to play it in 2024, whatever the heck in 2024 it actually comes out.
Sean is throwing a fit, y'all. Sean is throwing a fit.
I'm doing what y'all are doing. I'm making an impression of what you guys sound like to me. That's what the face I'm making here at youtube.com/carpool.
Very exaggerated, because like my face never changes.
And everybody's like, I would rather have 14 other games instead of what they actually gave us that looks really gorgeous and is objectively a really good game, and everybody says it's great. But I'd like to play something else instead. That's what
I said I would rather play. I said I would rather play Paper Mario than RPG.
Oh, I'm not talking about you. Yeah, no, we're good.
Me and you, we're good.
Yeah, cool. We're copacetic. Yeah, we're good. Everybody else, harumph.
Well, it's only because Sean, before the show, I ended up flipping a car before getting in here. That's a joke from the RPG game. I mean, because look at Rybo in the chat. Ryan flipped a car after the direct. Let's be real, because clearly that's what happened. That's of course a joke from the RPG cave a couple nights ago.
I love this art style. Like this is one of my favorite. Like this is gonna have to be a list that we do on the actual show itself. Like the different styles of Mario, the different looks of Mario. Paper Mario is so great. Princess Peach, just. I love it. The dress and the hair and everything is so good. This is so charming. And by the way, the word charming reminds me of the word charisma, which reminds me that I learned that Riz is the Riz of charisma. I did not know that until this week.
I didn't know that either.
That's what that is. When people say that dude's got Riz or he's risen or whatever the hell.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah,
I want to die. Please, someone save me.
He's risen.
Why does anything exist, Lachlan?
I don't know. Are we even here? Is this real life right
I
now?
don't know.
I feel like I'm in a simulation. Like, yeah, I feel like David after Dennis. I want to get out of here.
This is forever.
Is this gonna be forever? That is me.
I'm right. I'm with you, Sean. I've heard my nephews say it, and I thought they were just like, I didn't know what they were talking about.
Charisma. Yep. So there you go.
That makes a lot of sense. The more you know, you learn something new every day.
Clearly, you just didn't put enough points into charisma on your stats sheet growing up.
That's true.
Jesus. Yeah, charisma just changes to Riz on all RPGs from now on.
That's what should happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone's got, Sean, there's probably a mod out there for Starfield that someone made that changed charisma to Riz.
Yeah, but those nerds got to learn what Riz really is first before they make that change. So
I'm hearing Lockleth in the back of my head. Please move on.
plot.
Get to the plot.
Leave the plot behind. Let's move on. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay. Well, let's
chat right now.
the chat's loving it. The chat's love it. Do it for the chat, Lockleth.
Nintendo Drive After Dark. Here we go.
Oh,
This is just normal Nintendo Drive energy, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, we've made reference to this game a few times. It is a little wild that we haven't done a deep dive on Peach yet. That Princess Peach Showtime. Oh my god, that game looks so good. I am so hyped for this. This was probably if I had like a game of show, this was probably it for me personally. I think this looks awesome.
Same. The Kung Fu Peach, love it.
Oh hell
Obsessed.
yeah! I love the different outfits. Oh.
I personally
So
liked
good.
the Detective Peach because,
Mhm.
okay, now stay with me here. I used to play Barbie Detective like on the PC, like way back in the day. And like it gave me those vibes. And like I'm so stoked for it. I was like, but it's Peach, but it's Barbie, but it's a detective. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm excited.
Her antagonist is named Grape. Like
Yeah, grape.
oh,
Stella
she's
is
so
so
good.
cute.
So good. Yeah, I think it
this
looks
game looks so good. Like it kind of reminds me of like the next evolution of something like Yoshi's Crafted World or Kirby's Epic Yarn or something like that, where it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult of a game, but it just looks like it's oozing with fun and charm, which is exactly what I would want from a game like this. And also I love kind of the little blending of Peach with Kirby in a way where she's using different costumes to get different powers in the same way that Kirby would get different powers. And even the sword fighting costume really reminded me of like sword fighting Kirby as an example.
This is
Yes,
so good.
Kato, exactly. I thought Night Thorns as well from Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, and I'm a sucker for a good video game title. This is Showtime is the perfect title for this game because it is like we had Super Princess Peach on the DS, which is a good game, but it's a little bit weird and it has a couple of problematic things in it, like she's like ruled by her emotions and stuff. It's a little gross. But like this one, it's like finally here she is literally in the spotlight. It's showtime. Like it's time for Princess Peach to take control, to be this, like this is what she is in the modern age. She's the protagonist. She's got her own antagonist. She's not just piggybacking off of other Mario stuff. This is her own thing. And I'm just, I love what it represents. Like, I love the idea that like little girls can play this and have like, this sort of experience. I just, very good.
It just looks fun.
And Stella is so cute. Her little companion. There. Love it.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of those sunflower Pokemon, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't wait, man.
March will be here before we know it, to be fair. Like, I feel like that's so far away, and yet it's going to be here like in a week, I feel like, at the same time.
Maybe we'll play it on the next Switch.
That game comes out like the day after my birthday, so I'm excited to play it. Happy birthday to me. Playing Princess Peach game.
Why is that?
They're too busy slapping.
Lockleth and I, don't worry about us. We're just making faces.
Squinting. What's going on?
Sean, they're too busy slapping leaves on Switch lights to be thinking about the next Switch right now.
That's true.
They're too busy. They got all this stock. They got to slap some leaves on before they do that.
It's fine. We'll get Metroid Prime 4 eventually when the new Switch eventually comes out. One day.
That's actually something because Ryan, I don't remember. Maybe we talked about this. Maybe it was during Mario Kart.
Probably. Yeah.
But I was fully expecting some kind of Metroid something. If it was Prime 2, if it was finally seeing maybe a passing mention of Prime 4, perhaps nothing.
Well, this direct today with no Metroid here kind of confirms that I expect Prime 2 and Prime 3 will come like in February, when kind of like this around the same time we got Prime 1 this year. That kind of to tee up Prime 4 when the Switch 2 comes out. Because I still think that that's going to be a like cross-gen title like Breath of the Wild was.
I do too.
Because that's a good way for them to sell the franchise, kind of like Zelda. Because Zelda was kind of in the same boat as Metroid when the Switch came out, where it wasn't the biggest selling franchise. Like people really like Zelda, but it wasn't like a traditional top selling game. before Breath of the Wild came out. So I think that maybe they're trying the same strategy with Metroid Prime 4 when the Switch 2 comes out. But
couldn't have said it better myself.
But also, like, we got a GameCube remaster with Thousand Year Door, which is, I thought we were only really going to get one of those, whether it was that or F-Zero GX or Metroid Prime, and we got Thousand Year Door, which I am excited about, Sean. There, I said it.
I am too. I'm looking forward to it too. But it's one of those things. You bring up 2 and 3. I assume that they won't get the full remaster treatment at that point. They'd basically just be ROM dumps like they did with Pikmin.
Exactly, but what I'm thinking, I think they'll do exactly what they did with Pikmin with those games, which is fine. Like, as long as they're playable, like that, because they'll have to obviously change the controls for Metroid Prime 3 since it is heavily reliant on the motion controls. They'll have to obviously change that around, but other than that, I think it should be fine. Like, that's all I expect from those, which I would be happy with.
Yeah, I agree. Bring it on and then bring it on again.
This might be a silly question, but is the Luigi's Mansion 2, is that the same as Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they did that so that people wouldn't be confused about thinking it was a new Luigi's Mansion game. Instead, it's just Luigi's Mansion 2 to make it simpler.
Except I, for a moment, was like, oh, it's new. I was like, but no, it's not.
Yeah.
They got
I'll
you.
say they did.
They went
job,
back.
Though.
They went from 3 to 2.
Gotta admit, the way they have like up-resed this, it looks great. Like, it doesn't look like that distinguishable from Luigi's Mansion 3, to me at least. I look at this and I'm like, for this being like a HD version of a 3DS game, looks pretty damn good, I think.
I think so too. And in fact, it actually gets me excited to maybe play this because I've never played the Luigi's Mansions games, none of them. So
Same.
They're on my backlog. I do want to play them at some point.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. I just haven't.
Yeah, we've got all but the latest one, actually. We don't have Luigi's Mansion 3, but I just got Dark Moon like earlier this year on the DS. So like I've played a little bit of it, and then we have the original one as well, which we've played a little bit of it, but this looks, like you said, it looks really good. It looks very comparable to 3.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm happy. What probably my favorite thing about Luigi's Mansion 2 was actually the multiplayer, which they showed off a little bit here. Now, this ain't coming out until I think next summer, so we have time to wait on it. And to be real, the little bit of multiplayer footage they showed looking pretty choppy, if I'm being real, even in the trailer. So.
Also, there was a missed opportunity, Seth, I feel, with the multiplayer, in that you have 4 different Luigis, but there's no Gooigi. It'd be so much cooler if you had Gooigi make an appearance with
retroactively work Gooigi in. Yeah. These are great games. I'm surprised, honestly. I'm surprised that they aren't just doing both. That they're not just doing, because they did. Luigi's Mansion 1 got an HD version on 3DS as well. So at that point, why not just have the whole series on Switch?
They're waiting until summer 2025.
Yeah, they're going backwards with them. We'll do the second one. Then
we'll still be on the same Switch at that time too, so they're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't say that now. Don't say that now. Yeah, that looked cool. Sean, you had pulled up there the Mario Kart trailer, which
Penelope's back.
Penelope's back.
Wait,
good old
guys,
Penelope.
I thought the main highlight was Diddy Kong is back and Funky Kong.
Oh yeah, Grumpy Kong.
Y'all, they had me mad for a little while there with this trailer because they're showing this and they're like, oh, it's gonna be, because we only had 2 more character slots on the select screen. We thought we were getting 2 characters. So we see Diddy, we see Funky, and I'm like, oh no, I was about to grab my Switch and uninstall the game, and then here she is. We see her, Penelope, making her triumphant return into Mario Kart. I love it so much.
Well, we also got Peachette as well, which is
Peachette as well. Yeah, of course. Yeah. How could we forget?
Peachette?
Makes me so happy.
What is a Peachette?
It's like a Toadette turned into Peach with the crown.
Yeah.
Because that's what started the whole Bowsah thing, Sean, was the crown.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Peach. There's like a naming convention to all this stuff? What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh, Sean.
I was confused too. I thought it was like a teenage version of Peach or something.
No.
It's just the pigtails?
It's literally Toadette, but as Peach.
Yeah, so In the lore, there's a super crown that Toadette can wear and become effectively like a doppelganger for Peach called Peachette. And so this got the fan community thinking, what would happen if, say, Bowser put on the super crown? Bowsette. And so now you got fan art of like sexy Bowser, you know.
Yeah.
And this extended to like Boo, Booette, and so, like all kinds of like what happens when other characters put on that crown, basically. So it was a whole thing. Sethette. That's right.
Sethette.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
But-
the nodding of my head has ended. I'm shaking my head again.
The lore. We needed to hear from the lore. Okay.
True.
Yeah.
True. I don't know
Yeah,
any
so-
of the lore.
I need to hear about the tracks. What are we even talking about
we
here?
only
More
got Peach's
tracks.
Circuit. That's it. We only.
I
got
do.
Peach's Circuit.
Look, there's a couple moments of things that happen. We talked about Luigi's Mansion. I was disappointed with the release date there. That was one of the only moments I'm like, ooh, that felt like a miss. Like really was like I was looking at that going, oh, this will be perfect. It's in like the next couple weeks. I'm really looking forward to getting into the Halloween spirit and everything. And it's like next year, I'm like, oh, miss. And we should know this is how they do the reveal for tracks. They give us like one, and now I guess we're getting characters, and we'll just wait until sometime holiday season for more. But I'm not even angry. I'm just getting animated because I'm excited. I want to know what the final tracks are. I'm excited, but really what I wanted, Seth, you didn't live react to this, did you? There's no recording of you live react. Though there is. Okay, I need to go watch you reacting to Penelope over here.
Oh yeah.
Penelope.
It's a fun moment to watch. Yeah.
Oh, I'll bet. Okay, I can't wait. I gotta go watch it.
It's one of those. It was one of the, because y'all know, if y'all listen to the show for a while, like Pauline is my favorite. You know, I don't want. It's kind of gross to say like Mario girl, but I think they should be together.
Girl.
Yeah.
Own it.
Like
S-tier.
Pauline. S tier. Pauline is my favorite. Always has been. Always will be. And you know, I have been a longtime Pauline fan, and I've long campaigned for her to be in Mario Kart. And I said publicly, I was like, if they don't add her to this game, I will uninstall this game and never play it again. I was prepared to make that stand.
Nintendo wanted to keep Seth, so they
wanted to keep me in, so they threw her in.
They thought of him
very, very
specifically. It was like, we're going to save her till the very end. So
well, it would have been very
edge.
weird if she was only in tour, but not in this game.
Right. Yeah. Would have upset me, but she isn't. Oh, you just got my reaction in there. You'll see the many emotions flash across my face of
The
just
Funky
like
Kong.
being upset at
You're
first.
trying to like
That's
settle
fine.
yourself. You're like, be cool. We're here. It could be
Seth is
happening.
like,
but
yeah,
calm.
you're like trying to calm yourself. You're like, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Like you're like, I'm not gonna
they're
say
doing the
anything yet.
King Kong here. Oh
This is all
no,
there's
there's
gonna be.
Funky. That's it. I can't believe it, because we don't want to get copyright strike by All N, so we're not
Yeah.
going to have
Right.
the audio come through here.
No.
Oh, there he
Yep,
is.
yep.
Yes, yes.
Excited.
Oh, let's go.
All the excitement in
Let's
Seth's
go.
face. We don't
Game
even have
is
to
Grabbing
over.
the
copyright.
mic. Yeah.
You know there was a let's go in that.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I'm glad. Oh, what a moment. What a moment for internet history.
What a
Thanks,
time to
Seth.
be alive, Sean.
Yeah, that's great. That's great stuff.
Thank God. Thank God we finally have Paul. And I will say, Nintendo, this is a great olive branch to me, and I do humbly accept. But I do need Pauline to be in every Mario game moving
boy.
forward. I'm talking Mario Party.
Man.
I'm talking all the sports
Box has
games.
been opened.
That inch is looking
Yeah.
like a mile already. Holy cow.
She's also got to be on all the Donkey Kong games going forward too, because she's part of that universe, right, Seth?
Absolutely. I don't think it was the first one, but she was a major player in one of the Mario versus DK games, maybe the second one.
Yeah,
I
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yep.
would a Pauline solo game be like?
I don't know. They gave
Just
her a
sitting
lot
there
of
doing nothing
was
interesting.
gonna
being
say
a
that,
mayor.
Sean. I was gonna say that, Sean. Just sitting there doing nothing.
It'd be a rhythm game where
I
she's
was-
singing. She sings all the songs, and
Exactly.
it's like DDR, but with her. Not
I was
like
gonna say
DDR
that.
Mario Mix, but different
no,
DDR.
not like Mario Mix. I was gonna say that because they gave her a lot of that personality with Mario Odyssey, and they worked that into a lot of like even in Mario Golf when she does her like super move or whatever, she pulls out like a mic and starts singing. Even one of one of her little they showed a bunch of screenshots from Mario Kart. Whenever you'll do like a trick off of a ramp and the character will do a little quick animation. Hers has her just bust out a microphone while driving, and I love that. So they've really worked that kind of into her personality. I would love to incorporate like her whole band, So yeah, that'd be great. I would love a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Same.
That's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we just
Walk
got the
with.
announcement of the Gunvolt music game, Seth. So of course we
That's
need
right.
the Pauline music game as well to go along with it.
That's right. How could I forget?
Of course.
What else do y'all want to hit here? There's so
Another-
much stuff we could. Yeah.
Another
go
one
ahead.
we haven't mentioned, which I don't think we'll really talk much about, is the second Detective Pikachu game.
Little trailer for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, little trailer for Detective Pikachu Returns.
It's like early October, right, when it comes?
October 6th. Yeah. And I'm hyped for this. I can't wait to play that. I love the first game. I've been waiting on this for forever, for actual years. And by the way, everybody's talking about how like bad it looks graphically. I think it looks just fine.
Agreed.
What's wrong with it?
Yep.
think
Yeah, it looks
great.
fine.
I'm
I mean, it
excited
looks better
for
than
this.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, amen to that.
You can say that again.
Mic drop. Mhm.
Yeah, amen to that, man. Yeah. So I mean, hey, I'm gonna play it. Sounds like Amanda's gonna play it. I'm pleased about this. I was hoping that they would say like, and there's a demo available or something
Yeah.
like that. But look at
Did
this
they-
guy.
Did they
Is
say how-
Matt Sawinski in this game? Harry Goodman is Matt Sawinski, our very own from the PlayStation Drive. Look at this guy.
Well, now we start referring to him as Harry Goodman now.
Harry
Sean.
Goodman.
That's the strategy. That's the play here.
Wow.
Good God.
I can't
So
wait.
is this going to be like a full price game, do we think? Or do we know?
That's a great question. We can
Well,
find
it's out on
because
October
pre-orders-
6th, so we should have the price.
Yeah.
Thing.
Pre-orders did go live today. I don't think it
I
is.
guess I'll open the eShop as we
'Cause
podcast.
I
I,
wanna-
guess
that's-
I'll do that.
That,
Not
that
funny
will
Now,
enough.
Sean,
actually,
that's crazy. Now, Sean, that's
Uh,
crazy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
that'll
you know?
determine actually if I get it, because I haven't played the first one. I don't think it matters if I've played the first one, but
Probably not. No.
It doesn't.
Now we do.
Amanda's
We do
like,
see
"You're missing nothing."
Mewtwo.
I've heard.
We see Mewtwo there at the end. Mewtwo, a
Mhm.
major player in the first one, and a major player in the movie. Yeah, $49.99 for Detective Pikachu Returns. So not a
Okay.
full price release.
Well, there you go. AKA
Yeah.
$69.99 here in Canada. The nicest price ever.
nice.
$64.99 says Chris in the chat. So
Well,
You can get it with a voucher though. It is voucher eligible.
oh,
So
that's
get
good.
your vouchers, y'all. You can stack up on those vouchers as far as I can tell. You can get
You
get
can.
multiple pairs of vouchers.
but you
Oh,
could buy
really?
Trombone Champ with them instead, Sean.
I wouldn't do that. That's not how I would use a voucher. Like I would just buy
Wouldn't
it
that be
straight up.
crazy?
I'm not trying to dissuade you. I just want to be crystal clear. I'm not trying to dissuade you.
I think you're trying to dissuade people, Sean.
I want to
Well-
persuade you.
You get your maximum value on full priced titles
Indeed.
with the voucher,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
yeah. No, I can't wait. Bring it on, man.
Same.
Can't wait to see
I was
Harry
also-
Goodman.
Yep. And Danny DeVito Pikachu in action.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying,
What you
Amanda?
got, Amanda?
No, it's okay. I was also really hyped to see that Dave the Diver is coming to Switch. I've been playing that on
Yes.
PC. What a
Yes.
great game. A fantastic game. And I think it's going to run really well on the Switch too.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited. I
And-
was going to ask you about that, Amanda, because I know you
Love it.
played. So I was going to see if you liked it or not, because like I'm kind of interested.
Well,
I don't
Lachlan,
like how you massacre or like kill the fish, but
Mm.
outside of
Okay.
that, the story's funny. The cutscenes are funny.
It looks nice. Like the art style looks interesting. Oh my god, was
Yeah,
that
mantis shrimp.
Yes, I
That's
was
what-
going to say that's a
yeah.
mantis shrimp.
well, luckily for you, Lachlan, there's a demo on the eShop right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
snap.
Yeah, Ryan, look at
Hey.
you.
Actually,
Nice.
we didn't mention it yet because they didn't mention this in the direct. But today was a very good day for demos on the eShop.
A ton of demos.
We got Dave the Diver, Star Ocean the Second Story R demo, Dragon
Yep.
Quest Monsters demo. Lots of demos today.
I was going to get Dave the Diver demo. I was going to try it out. I'm going to try it out.
No, this is one I'm excited to try out too. I haven't played it at all, and I saw plenty of Amanda's streams playing it, so
Yeah.
I'm
Very good.
interested in this one. I'm excited to check it out.
Are you gonna double dip, Amanda? You're gonna get it on Switch too?
I might. I honestly might, because whenever I bring my Switch to work, it's nice to be able to plug it in and play like indie games. And everyone's been
Yeah.
asking if I finished the game, and I didn't. So I was like, maybe I'll just get on Switch too. and then we'll just start over again.
No, because then you'll feed the beast even worse because Sean's already there.
A little bit.
Sean's like, I'm not even listening, and you're talking about me?
I was looking for more demos. Where are the more demos?
Where are more demos?
Where are
On
the
demo
demos?
section. You just go to the demo section, Sean.
Now I'm getting my Switch out. I
The
feel like we
demo
all need to do
section?
this.
Yeah,
What
there's
are
a
you
demo
talking
section.
about?
If you go to search and then there's a little box that says games with demos, all the demos are there.
Well,
Look at that.
son of a gun, Brella.
What a
I'm not
concept.
even on a Nintendo show and I know this.
Hell yeah, gun.
I don't search for stuff. I just scroll through endlessly on the list that they present to me.
So this
Well-
is the main reason why
no.
Sean has an issue with the eShop is because he's using it wrong.
I'm
Well,
just searching. What are
mean,
you selling me, Nintendo?
Just scroll it. Oh, look, it's on sale.
Suddenly it's starting to make much more sense now that Sean never opens his maps.
That's so. Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Never mind.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
Good God.
Can I shout out another thing that really excited me?
Please do
Do it.
before I get to my giant list. I have a list.
Oh boy.
Another code recollection.
Yes, that was on my list.
Or
That is very
recollection.
exciting to me. Or recollection, if you like.
It's a DS remake and a remake in one.
That's right. And the Wii game never brought over here. So very cool. Very, very cool to have these kind of put together. And the remake treatment is beautiful. I love the art style, the engine they have here. I cannot wait to have this.
Yeah,
I've
these are
never
games
heard of
that
this
pass me
game.
by. Like, I'm excited to check them out too, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't wait. And it also, like, for me, opens the door. We're getting a lot of DS games. We just got Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, and now we have something like this. I'm like, bring on Hotel Dusk, which is another game that, like, we got one of them here and the other one never came over here. It'd be great to see that get the same treatment. It looks great. I can't wait to play this.
Ghost
Seth-
Trick also has the demo, according to this list that
It
I
does.
found.
Sure does, Sean.
Did you know that you guys can go to the eShop and under the search function,
Shut
you
up.
click games with demo?
Shut your mouth.
Shut up.
Just shut up.
Just
Shut up.
Just
Also, Seth, I got to give you a shout out to the fact that we have, now that we're getting so many DS remakes, the door is finally open for Pokemon Conquest to come back. Because
Nice.
Pokemon Conquest was such a good DS game that no one played.
I'm surprised it hasn't.
Yeah, it was like a Pokemon strategy role-playing game crossed over with Nobunaga's ambition. It was all the things a young Ryan Turford would have loved. So
I just want Rocket Slime. I want Rocket Slime on Switch. Bring that
It's
over,
true.
and I'm a happy person.
yeah,
So
I
we're
know this
speaking
wasn't
Greek.
related to the direct at all, but I was in my wish list, and Slime Rancher, the Plortable edition, is on sale for $12. You're welcome.
Oh, nice. There you go. About to grab that.
that's a
I
slimy
might.
game.
I might get it.
Ryan, is one of the games on your list none other than Unicorn Overlord?
You better believe it is. Let
Oh,
me tell
boy.
you what about Unicorn Overlord. This, of course, from the makers of the hit game 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim Vanillaware, one of my
Yes.
favorite video game companies ever. They made Dragon's
What's
Crown,
going on?
Odin's Sphere, and a whole bunch of other awesome Japanese games. And their signature style is this hand-drawn art style that you're seeing in the trailer here.
Looks beautiful.
But this is like a strategy, tactical role-playing game. Looks very different from a lot of other tactical role-playing games that we get because it has this like real-time element where you're moving your troops around. But I am so jazzed for this. I love the Vanillaware games. They've always been fantastic storytellers. Like 13 Sentinels is one of the best modern video game stories I've ever played.
That's what I've heard.
So I am so excited for this one. Like, I was not expecting Vanillaware's next game to be at this show, and it got me very, very excited. So yes, it's a very niche game. This is like one of the most Ryan Turford games at the show, but it was definitely one I was very excited for.
I'm
during-
excited for you. I'm not excited, but I am excited for you.
Thank you, Locklove. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
I was
I'm
excited
happy
for
for
this
you.
exact moment that I knew would happen, where Ryan would explain that he's excited for a game that, as I was watching it, I couldn't discern what there was to be excited about. So I was looking forward to Ryan to explain that to me. Not sure I really understand. And I literally laughed out loud when they announced the name Unicorn
Me too.
Overlord
Yeah,
with
What
two
the hell
interlocked
is-
rings. This is like
The voice
like some sort
that
of
said
dating
it too.
show. Like, just this is what we're calling it.
That's kind of Vanilleware's thing though. A lot of their names are kind of just nonsense words kind of put together, But that's
Just
a
video
they make great
game
games
name, man.
regardless of what they're called.
It
But-
did look
but, like-
interesting. It did look like the gameplay looked unique, but okay, Seth, unleash, man. Let me hear it.
No, I'm sorry. I just like to call something like Octopath Traveler. I know these are Square Enix games. Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy. Those are stupid names. But Unicorn Overlord.
Mhm.
Those two
Unicorn
words
Overlord.
make no sense.
They're overlords of the unicorns, Seth. That makes
there
perfect
isn't-
sense.
We're looking at what I assume is the key art right now, and there ain't a unicorn in sight. What the hell is going
No, but
on?
there's a dude with a lion head, and there's a fairy, and there's like elves. Of course, there's going to be unicorns in this game.
In the U,
There
yeah,
it
there's
is.
a-
There it
they're-
is.
yeah, they're
Unicorn.
writing
There it is.
unicorns,
Yeah,
right? They are writing unicorns.
So they're the overlords of the unicorns.
Debatable
they're-
on the real unicorn though. That could just be like the armor horn part
Look,
of the unicorn.
Sean, stop trying to bring logic into this, okay? Just pretend it's a unicorn. so that
Gaslighting
the
the
title makes sense.
unicorns now as
Guess
well.
I can't help it. It does look really like I don't know. There
I
is
love the
something
art.
to this.
I love the art.
They spend whatever it is 30 seconds kind of giving the premise of the game. I'm like, it's so generic it makes my skin crawl. But then they get into this artwork. I'm like, okay, there's something here, and the gameplay looks hard actually, but
All their games are hard, by the way.
I
Like
don't know, I
they're
have to
known
admit.
for making difficult games.
there's something here. But yeah, it looks challenging. So I don't know. I'll have to
I'm
follow
there
it.
day one, and I'm sure I know RPG Cave on the Discord was popping off about this game today. So I know a lot of us are fans in the community. Are excited.
Y'all pop off. Shout out that shot of the food. The food
Yeah.
looks excellent. By the way,
They actually do cookbooks for their games because they have food is kind of like a major proponent of a lot of their games.
Couldn't
Yeah.
tell with the title, but that's cool.
Yeah, like Dragon's
Maybe they're
Crown, for
cooking the
example.
unicorns.
Like you get to cook.
Oh no. What is this, Harry Potter?
Well,
Unicorn blood?
You do cook a lot of
Yeah.
like weird fantasy creature meat in Dragon's Crown sets, so it actually might not surprise me if you actually cook the unicorn meat in this game.
yeah, I love it.
Listen, I'm just looking at the demos in each
Yeah.
shop and like half listening.
Well, Seth, should we cross more games off Ryan Turford's list? Because I got a
Please.
couple more.
Do it.
So,
Please.
another game I was not expecting to see today, a remake of a game. 3 games, I should say, combined into one. The Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 collection.
I was about to be
Yahtzee-
so impressed if Sean called that.
I almost got it. I almost got it.
You almost got it.
50-50
So
chance.
I've been a big Tomb Raider fan for a long time. I remember getting the first game on PC
Yep.
all the way back in the day with the weird looking PC big box, Sean, because of course it
Mhm.
wasn't just a normal like rectangular box like other PC games. It was like in this like weird rhombus shape, just to stand out a
Rhombus.
little bit. But like these games are like super nostalgic to me. I spent so much time playing the original Tomb Raider games, and the fact that these games, if you try and play them on Steam today, they run really weirdly. Like they're not really great experiences to go back to. But looking at this, even though it's made by Aspyr, which I know is kind of hit or miss with remakes, what they usually do though is they usually add modern control options to their games. And from the looks of it in the trailer, it looks like you've got some new control options for Lara Croft to help because this game was just really hard to control if you go back to it because it's got like not tank controls but something similar to it. So I'm hoping with this remake of the 3 games, I think we're gonna get like a really solid way of revisiting these classic games because these kind of like with Ocarina of Time did, they really revolutionized the design of 3D games and kind of the direction 3D games were going in. So there's really special games to me, and I am very excited that they are coming back. And this package is well priced. I think it's like $40 Canadian for all 3 games. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Sean, I'm gonna let you finish, but before you go,
nice.
I like that you can swap between the 2 different, like the old school version and like the new.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of cool.
That should be standard with all
I agree.
remasters.
Yeah.
Like
I
that
was
should
just
just be
gonna
the
say
thing. And sadly, it isn't. So it does deserve kudos. I'm glad you pointed out Lockleth because yeah, it actually looks amazing. And I don't really remember. Like I remember it looking weird back in the day, but it was 3D, so you're happy about it. But like, man, they have some of these old shots, and Laura's kind of funky looking, y'all.
yeah,
She looks.
yeah.
She's like, I just had some sour milk. I'm gonna go run in the jungle. That's what she looks like over here.
Not the
She
milk,
looks
not
good
again.
now. It looks, These games are great though. Like they're legitimately really good. And Ryan, I did not know that they don't play very well on PC. Did I just buy all the Tomb Raider games for $1 each on Steam recently? Yes, I did. Will I be buying this as well? Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Very
I think
excited.
this is going to be the way to go if anyone wants to experience the history of Tomb Raider. I think this is going to be the best way to do it. But moving on,
Valentine's
other
Day
game-
comes out Valentine's Day. I
was
can't
gonna
see us.
say-
When is it out?
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
day.
Sell
It's a
it.
good
Tomb
day.
Raider together.
well, I
It's a
don't
good
know if
day.
y'all knew this,
That's right.
but in the lore of Tomb Raider, Lara Croft's birthday is Valentine's Day. So they did it on purpose.
Ah.
Actually on purpose.
Laura Croft.
Yeah.
Laura Croft.
Lara Croft. Look, I know it's Lara, but I say Laura. That's how that works. But
Yeah.
Is it Lara?
guys,
I think it's
Look.
Lara.
I've always said Lara. Yeah.
Lara-
Who knows?
Laura.
Laura.
Now
Okay,
say
so there's
Laura.
3 ways to say it: Laura, Lara, and Lara.
Larry. Larry
you say
Croft.
Larry, you're good.
Good old Larry
Good
Croft.
Good old Larry Croft.
Too
Sounds
far.
like a used car dealer. Come on down
Spelunking
to
all
Larry
over the
Croft's.
Yeah. But
Our deals are great. The
y'all,
price is small.
we've made it an hour into the show. Sean's been very patient. No, it's not Contra, Sean. It's not. Sean, how about we
wants it
made
to
it
be
an
Contra.
hour into the show and we haven't talked about F-Zero 99 yet? What is going on? What is the world we're living in?
Yeah.
Because F-Zero 99 is here to take over our lives, ladies and gentlemen. Because this
More.
game is dope. It is so good. I spent an hour of my stream day playing it. I had so much fun with this game, y'all. Like the 99 games, the 99 formula has always been solid,
Mhm.
but I think they cracked the code with this one. This is really, really good. It's pure
It's
chaos in
madness.
all the right ways, but man, it's such a good time. Like the music's amazing, the visuals
is.
pop, especially because you've got like the pixel art style from the Super Nintendo, but it's high res now. Oh, dude, this game is so good. Sean, I can't wait for you
Yeah.
to play this because I know
That
you're
Oh,
going.
font-
you're gonna
though.
have a blast. Oh, Lockleth, the font.
I watched
Did you
your.
you notice
I
too?
watched. I watched, but I was
Okay.
watching you play it on All In, and I noticed the font right as you were saying it. Yeah, it looks.
Look,
funky.
y'all, I'm somebody who deals with fonts every day. And so like I noticed immediately the artifacting on their weird, I think it's just Beavis, the font they're using, Beavis and Butthead.
I was gonna say
Um,
that.
The strange like artifacting they have on there, which seems like it's just at a high DPI compressed down very small, so it looks weird. Yeah, that really
It's just hard to
bothers me.
read. That's all.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's all right.
Who's looking
It
at
works.
words? What font?
Yeah.
What?
They got the cars, Sean. The cars. You just look at the cars
And
and,
it's
the
It's
track.
so chaotic. You got 99 people. Thank God they added this ScheiGuy feature because you need it, man. You have all these people here compressed into like this track that's just like a madhouse, and everybody's just like spinning on each other over and over again, trying to make people like hit the walls. Look at this. It's like you're playing a screensaver that glitched out or something. This is what this is.
And yet it is oodles of fun, Seth.
Super
oodles
fun.
of fun.
Super fun.
I could like I haven't really fallen down the well of the 99 games in the way Sean has with Tetris 99, but I could see this being like my Tetris 99. Like I really, really enjoyed what I played today, and all I've been thinking about this entire day is playing this game again. Like that's how much fun I had with it. In fact,
Free with
I came
NSO.
first multiple times today. Like it was so much fun. Like I figured out the strategy a little bit of the game as well, because there's actually like a deep strategy as far as knowing when to boost and when to use your super boost. And yeah, like I like the little intricacies that are going on with it.
Yep. Play with that Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like your copy of F-Zero on the Super
Just like
Nintendo.
Shinya Takahashi is right here.
Yeah.
Holding it very adorably and playing some F-Zero 99. Yeah, I'm happy
We
we
look
got
the
this.
same.
Yeah. There is no difference. There's no
It's
difference.
the same picture.
Good God, it is the same.
Okay. Well, what else you got on your list there, Ryan?
I think that's it. That's the end of the
That was
list.
the last one.
Sean keeps thinking Contra, but
Let's
I
talk
don't know,
about Contra,
Sean.
Sean.
You know, it's one of those things, Sean. I'll mention it since you keep bringing up the trailer. This was one, as much as I like Contra, I was not really into what they showed for Contra.
Me either.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Sorry. It just doesn't visually look great, and it's a remake of the first Contra, which is a game that you can beat in half an hour. Like, I'm worried about this one, but especially after what happened with the last Contra game, because Seth remembers also what happened with the last Contra game, which was not good. It was a 35 on Metacritic, so I'm worried. I want to be proven wrong, though. I'm open to having my mind changed about this one, but after what we saw today, I am not super excited. And I should be the target audience for a game like this.
I was gonna say when I watched this one, I thought of you, Ryan. I was like, oh, surely surely they're excited about it.
You thought about me?
Yeah.
This looks like it's the visuals for me. I think it looks so bland visually. I was shocked to hear that it was Way Forward making it. They're known for their striking, visual identity, and this just
you
doesn't
compare
have
that
it.
to something like Shantae, Seth, and it's a night and day difference. Like Shantae looks way better than something like that.
Shantae. Yeah.
Shantae away.
My mistake.
Sean heard it and then just immediately pointed that that's me.
That's me.
Shantae.
That's my name.
Yeah. Like honestly, I wasn't really disappointed by much during the show, but that was the one game I was disappointed by.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah. Weird that they had like a little League of Legends block in there too.
Oh yeah. That kept throwing me because I don't know what it is, but like they showed the one where it's the kid and like the kind of animal looking creature with them
or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it's called. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Oh, this looks kind of cool. And then as soon as I see League of Legends like slaps on the screen, I'm like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it anymore.
It's funny because like two of the most coziest games we saw in this direct were both League of Legends games, which is weird to think about. But they've been trying, like Riot. I have to give at least Riot kudos. Because even like people have given them gruff over the years for not trying anything new. Like they had League of Legends and nothing else. So I like the fact that they're trying new things because it's not just these games. We've also gotten a couple other role-playing games from them. Like we got an action RPG earlier this year and then a turn-based role-playing game from them a couple of years ago. So I'm glad that they as a studio are trying new things with this IP.
I mean, it looks cute, but I don't know. It's just once you slap that name on there, I'm like,
I thought you and Amanda would be all over this.
I thought about it. I looked into it after.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's and I love the pixel style, and I was like, this is cute. I could be convinced. So look at them walk.
There a butt?
There's no butt. No, I'll probably find my way to it at some point. I also was kind of confused with like all of the League of Legends stuff. I was like, what? And I was like, it looks cute. So.
And they all they don't look similar. Like the art style, none of it looks similar. So you don't expect it to be a League of Legends-esque game.
Yeah, you only really know if you know the characters from League of Legends. Like it's like when we got the first screenshot of the first game, like I saw Timu there, which is a little like fox guy with the weird hat. So I knew right away that it was a League of Legends thing.
See, I saw this.
Looks great.
I saw this one and I thought a little bit of Bayonetta Origins a little bit.
I could see that. I think this one looks awesome, actually. I want to play this one. Yeah.
That's like me and Seth.
That's right. That would be awesome, actually.
Oh my
Go on a little journey. Song
Look
of
at
Nunu, man. That's us. That's totally us.
That's you guys. That's y'all.
Sean's got Mega Man. We've got League of Legends.
It totally looks like me.
Yeah.
That shot there. There you go.
Dark hair.
Right there.
That's
You
us.
know what? Mega Man does kind of look like you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Was there anything else we wanted to make sure we hit from this? It was weird that they had a little moment. They're like, "Hey, we're making the Nintendo Museum in Japan."
About to bring that up.
It was very
so bizarre.
It was very
So
corporate.
weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
This is not the place for this.
Well, also like I was thrown off when initially reacting to it because the question mark block when it's zoomed really in, it looked kind of like Tetraminos. So I thought, oh, maybe it's like something Tetris related. And it just zoomed out. It was the building.
Ryan, I was like, I was about to freak out. I was like, are they about to announce a new Wrecking Crew up in here? That's what I thought it was.
I originally was thinking it was going to be Tetris DS2, Seth, which was one of my favorite DS games, featuring Mario, of course.
Nintendo Museum opening, what was it, next year, I think they said?
This graphic is what kills me. It's like, okay, I used to work for a company, and when they were doing like the remodel, like, you know, you get the architecture guy to like draw up like what it's going to look like when everything's remodeled. Like that's screaming this, very corporate, and I hate it because I don't care.
I don't like it.
I'm not going to go visit it. Like, what?
You're not going to go all the way to Japan just to
It's
go to
in
visit the museum?
Japan. Like, I could kind of see it
random.
maybe in the Japanese Direct, but
Yeah,
here,
why did they
is
put
it
that
here?
here?
Well, they
So
got to get
weird.
that Japanese tourist it up, Seth. You got to get reasons to go
Yeah.
back to Japan.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's
This
the reason
will
I'm
do
gonna
it.
go.
This gray and white monochromatic building is. I'm booking my ticket now.
You see this, but this is
Reels
like
you
the-
right in.
I'm just going to throw this out there, Seth. This is probably the most Japanese looking building I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
true.
From visiting Tokyo. Like this is like I'm like, yeah, it looks like another one of
Yeah.
those corporate buildings that's there.
Economical.
Yeah.
you're
My,
right.
my big takeaway from this rendering is you are not allowed to visit the Nintendo Museum unless you're driving there with a coach bus. The parking lot
Well,
is only fitted for long
mean-
vehicles, so you can only bring school buses and coach buses.
Sean,
That's it.
have you ever
And
driven in
only
Tokyo though?
6.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
only room for 6.
Yeah. 6 buses, that's it. No more.
That's it.
No,
No
actually,
more.
like tour buses and things like that are actually very popular there, because of the fact that it's just so hard to drive in a lot of places that are there because the cities are so congested. So that's actually it makes sense why they would have the buses there as opposed to actual factual cars.
Yeah, and they lead from that right into Amiibo. We got the Ganon and Zelda Amiibo are coming on November 3rd. The Noah and Mio Xenoblade 3 are January 19th. And then we had they revealed the Sora Amiibo, which we all knew was coming, but it's nice to have it confirmed. You know what? I was kind of hoping that at the end of it he would say, and the Sora Amiibo will be the final Amiibo. Like the Amiibo is done now. Because like let me
Why?
rest.
Well,
Let me
no.
rest.
he kind
No,
of
give us
alluded to it
more.
a little bit though, because he kind of alluded to the fact that it was the final Smash Brothers amiibo, and the
Smash.
entire collection was
Yeah.
there. And
Let
in
me
fact,
rest.
we've been hearing from a lot of people too that if you were missed out on some of these Smash amiibo, they're popping up again because they're
Yeah.
restocking them now. So
Popping up.
some of the older ones, some of the harder to get ones are back in stock. It looks like.
Yeah.
I don't have any amiibos, so this does not affect me.
I'm getting rid of all
Same.
my stuff soon, so I will be no longer getting amiibos.
I've been carrying the torch since 2014, since November 21st, 2014. I've carried this sacred torch and I'm ready to rest. Let the sun set on a grateful universe, you know?
No,
Are
more.
your shelves full, Seth? Do you have room?
Not really. I need to get more. I need to get more shelves because it's not great. Situation over here is dire. So,
Well,
Anyways.
there's probably an IKEA down the street, Seth. You can go get more shelves.
there's not.
Oh,
There is not.
I tried.
Anyways,
Anyways,
what else? Is there anything else we want to hit before we touched on like damn near everything in this direct at this point?
Yeah, I think.
Sean's been literally going back to Wargroove every single time you keep bringing that up.
Tell me about Wargroove, Sean.
Yeah,
I liked
Sean.
the first one.
Wargroove is a very good game. The first one is a very good game. You can play asynchronous multiplayer, and that is something that every turn-based game should have. That
I
means
agree.
that you can make a move and then leave it. You don't even have to be playing the game at the same time as your friend. They can take their turn whenever they get around to it. It's very cool. And Wargroove is just it's a groovy kind of game, man. It's got good game mechanics and great style to it. I can't wait for Garrett Bland to geek out about that on the RPG Cave because I made the mistake of trying to play with him, but like he just sees the Matrix, man. He's obviously much smarter than my
3 moves
dumbass.
ahead.
Yeah, so but it's a good game. Just shout out to Wargroove. I don't mean to make a big deal about it, but it's a
No,
it's a
I
cool
love
one.
it.
Deserves a shout out.
Agreed.
And that's what
Anything
we'll
else?
close on.
Anybody want to hit on anything else? Yeah, we'll close on Wargroove too.
And Wargroove.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have downloaded the following demos: Dave the Diver, Gunbrella, Silt, and The Almost Gone. I know 2 of
I don't
those
e-
have
I don't
not
even
were
know what
not
those
talked
are.
about recently, but Gunbrella and Dave the Diver was relevant. So those are on my Switch now for the demos. In case
Nice.
anyone cared. In case you cared.
Aw, I care.
I thought it was weird that at the end, and Sean's showing it here, that they just recapped everything. Have they done that before?
No.
I thought that was very awkward.
Yeah.
I thought it was weird.
Well, I was thrown off. I was like, wait, does this mean something is coming after? And then they're like, that's it. And I was like,
yeah, normally they show stuff at the end that they didn't previously show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But they just said they showed like Wonder because they didn't actually, show that during the full thing, which they've shown it recently, so it doesn't really matter. But they I thought it was weird too, Amanda. I thought it was strange.
There's a little awkward energy.
Do we care about this?
Well, here's what's jumping out at me as I'm watching this 6 times in a row here.
Here we go.
It's running from basically what's available right now. Pokemon DLC today, F-099 today, Pikmin 1 and 2 physical edition on the 22nd, Detective Pikachu in like a week, Super Mario Bros. October 20th. I can't even keep up with this. WarioWare is like 2 weeks after that. Super Mario RPG is like 2 weeks after that, not even. Holiday is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stuff, and then there's another Pokemon DLC, and then there's another Code Recollection January 19th, and then Mario vs. Donkey Kong is February 16th. Princess Peach on March 22nd, 2024. Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass Cider Spring 2024. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD Summer 2024. That's
Anxiety.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And they did that in like 6 seconds, apparently.
Yep.
So that's why they did that. I think it's like, hold on tight, get those vouchers, and buckle up, you buckaroo, Ryan Turford.
I'm buckled in.
Yeah, there's a lot of Nintendo games coming out. I mean, you're going to be like looking at between now and like March, you're going to be looking at like minimum one first-party Nintendo release, right?
Yeah, I just love that Sean went through that whole thing. And Seth's like, yeah, they're just yep, a lot of games. Yeah.
That was something. Big gulp,
right, Sean fell out of his chair.
Sean put his life on the line, like running out of air. And then
I'm
that's
okay.
like, yeah, whatever, man.
What else do you say? I can't match that energy.
Yep.
It's just they just mic dropped, walked away. Yeah, there you go.
Big gulps, eh? Well, see you later.
Everyone in my entire life is so over me these days. It's hilarious.
That's not true.
We're not
You
over
say
you.
this, Sean, but we literally have another night of this tomorrow with Xbox Drive, so get excited.
That's true. Well, we
should
should
go over that
wrap up
Xbox
here.
Direct that we got. Mhm.
Yeah.
There's enough news from these 2 directs for Xbox for us.
Yeah, that's okay. PlayStation Direct wasn't worth
Make your own
talking
Xbox
about anyways.
Direct.
We'll make our own. Exactly.
Yeah. That'd be great, actually. Okay, y'all. Well, should we any final thoughts for the
get us
for the
out of here,
greater good?
Chewy?
B+. B+.
Do we want to letter grade it? Yeah.
I asked Sean to give me a number grade in my stream, and he said B+. I was like, that is not a number. And then he said B, and I'm like, still not a number.
Well, actually, no, I'm kidding.
That might have been, honestly, a little bit of a delay because you said rate it, and then you said give me a number, and somewhere in between I wrote
and you
B,
were driving
down, and I did B+. I was home.
Yeah, and he was driving.
I was safe. I was safe. Just driving a manual transmission, texting along the way. It's okay. I got my knees. It's okay.
That's what knees are
hitting
for,
the
right?
steering wheel.
It's so dangerous. I think I would go with you on that, Sean. I think B+ is about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B+
Yeah.
out of 10.
It's about
Trying
right.
to text and drive. So dangerous.
I'll give it an 8. It was an 8.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
8 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
What is an 8 if not a weird looking B?
It's
Looks
also
like a B to me.
An 8. I mean, 8 loosely translate to a B+.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Infinity.
go.
Looks like infinity, just sideways.
I don't know what I would rate it, but I still like out of all of them, like yes, the Mario stuff, the Peach stuff, that's great. I'm excited about this DLC for Eastward. I don't know why.
I love that.
You mentioned earlier, Ryan, about those other 2 games kind of being cozy. Well, this one screamed cozy to me. So that's what I'm excited about. You know what? There's a freaking flying pig in it, and I want it.
I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't see more cozy stuff. Like like the fact that we only got the Eastward DLC and then the 2 League of Legends things.
They probably did that because we had that one direct that was all farming sims, and everyone
they caught
was
flack
mad
for that.
about
Well,
it.
that and the fact that Fae Farm actually came out because if Faith Farm got delayed again, it would have been here.
Faith Farm.
True.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for Faith Farm DLC at this point. That's what's happening.
What letter grade do you got, or number grade, Amanda, whichever you prefer?
I would say,
Or
I
stars.
would also give it, I'm going to give it like out of 5 stars, I'll give it a 3-star.
Okay. Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
I like it.
I won't rate it. I'll do this.
Lachlan gives it an ooblets out of 10.
Yeah.
Ooblets
An
girl
Ooblock
face.
with out of 10.
I'll give it a Google out of 10 instead.
All right. Well, take us home, everybody. Thanks so much.
Oh.
I appreciate y'all for taking the time. I know it's late, but it's always great to talk about these directs. It's exciting. And it was great to see y'all and hang out with the community here and chat. So yeah,
I'd like to do this again next week with the direct from the past, and we just react to it as if it's new.
An old one.
Yeah.
Just go back and just do it again.
I feel like we've mentioned this before.
I want
We
to do it.
have. I want to do it too.
I know it'll
Only if
involve
y'all
more
give it
pretending
star
for you
ratings
guys.
as opposed
I
to
will
the
legitimately not
ratings.
remember having watched it before. So,
Oh yeah.
okay. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh, is that it? Is that
I guess
That's
so.
it,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Do we want to
Yes,
do like the
I read it.
whole thing? Like,
Just
Oh yeah.
follow us
Lachlan normally does
places.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
follow places. I don't know.
Should
Just
we
go to
all
X.
do that?
Just follow us
Stuff
on
on the
X.
internet.
Okay, you know what? We'll make it legit. Thank you all for watching today's special episode of the Nintendo Drive with our pal Ryan joining us here. We'll update the intro now that Amanda's on board. Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. But thank you all for joining us today. Like this if you haven't already, and fuel this carpool in the comments below with your favorite. I don't know, your favorite thing from the direct, and why was it Eastward Octopia? Why was that it?
I respect it.
Could be anything.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Cool. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the new Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like the stream and subscribe here on YouTube, and follow us at Carpool Gaming on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you liked what you saw and want more, be sure to support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming.